This time we fit some fog lights to our CB500X. Before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.
Okay, so today we're going to fit some new spotlights into Deb's CB500X. The eagle eye ones, you'll have noticed there were already some on there, but these things were very cheap and very crap. In fact, all the frames have cracked up on them. So we're binning them and replacing them with some new, slightly more expensive ones, which hopefully should be an awful lot better.
While it is brilliant, one of the great problems of having so many bikes is you have to move all the blooming things round to make enough room for yourself to get any work done.
First things first, got to take these old lights off and go to all the horrible cabling. And behind this cover, on the right side, and there's a power supply that I can use to hook the new lights up to. That way, when the engine's off, when the ignition's off, the lights won't have any power. Pan's got screws up on the inside here. The side pod's got to come off, seat's got to come off. There's some screws around the top and on the inside. That's going to take us a few minutes, so we'll get on with that.
Taking the body panels off a CB500X is a real pain, so we've speeded the film up a bit in the interest of all our sanity.
Okay, with the side panel off, we've got access to the battery should we need it. And we get all the screws there to hold this panel on. There's an awful lot on the inside around here as well. So you can see this is one there, and there's a whole bunch of them. One of my early videos details where these all lines take them off, so we'll just flash over that for the moment.
Taking the main body panel off means you've got to access lots of tiny screws, and some of them are really hard to get to.
Now that the main panel off, and the plug for one is just in here, so just going to do a few of these just to get a little bit better access, just to slacken them off really. I'm just going to find the wire that the older one is wired up to. Cut all these wires and get rid of this old thing as well. Get rid of this. And find the plug and wire into it. Easy peasy. Sort of. Right, let's try and find the best position for them. The old one's sat low like that. But I reckon that these will sit really nicely there because they're multi-positional. We can put them whichever way we like. So it's just fit really nice there. Put them nice and high. That looked more impressive actually. So my foot going to go high.
Fitting the lights onto your crash bars is fairly straightforward. The wiring loom a little bit less so.
That's just hand tight at the moment. There's a ratchet screw there going through, and there's one across here. Both these are tightened up so it won't move. It's just trying at the moment. I think looks pretty good actually. We'll see how we go with the wiring. We've got the other one and two. So it's just the same the other side, and we're going to puzzle out how best to do the wires. So you may spot they move from here down to there. because the big stupid Honda bulky bodywork gets in the way. So I'm going to have to find a whole new way and find new wire and do some soldering to make the things fit. Stupid Honda. Okay, so I've just, for mock-up purposes, ran all the cables up. There's the relay right there. The wires there, they're going to be, I'm going to have to lengthen them because they're just not long enough at the moment. I'll put this switch, let's just wire into there, and there's the two terminals. These there will just go into the battery. Now, if it just connects up like that, it won't come on. That's because it comes from the switch. You've got this yellow wire. The yellow wire is going to go to a live, which is connected to one of the battery feeds, one of the relays. And I'm going to get that onto there, and that then will cause the lights, everything to come on, but only when we switch the engine on. Which is pretty neat, really. Obviously, what I've got to do is lengthen these wires, which means I have to do a bit of soldering. The relay unit, this is this thing here, you just need somewhere solid to screw it to, so I'm just screwing it into this unit here. The advantage, and this will just take away all the bodywork. Like that, but we shouldn't see that once it's done. And also have something like that. Just got to check, make sure that the wires won't be impeded on by the handlebars when they turn, otherwise that would ruin your day. Pretty much whenever you do this, you'll find that the wire is a little bit too long or a little bit too short. In this case, depressingly, it's a little bit too short, so we've just add just a few inches, really, a few mils, just to make it a little bit long so the cables will easily reach each other. Not so much that they've got a huge tangle, but just a little bit comfortable. You can strap them up and they won't impinge on anything. So we're going to have to get the soldering iron out, do a little bit of soldering, solder some wire a bit here into these, onto both sides, and a little bit longer. Depressing.
Hands up here, I'm not actually the best solderer in the world, but it will hold and it's functional, so who cares if it's tidy. And yes, I know I should use my hot gun for this sort of thing, and I have got a hot gun for this sort of thing, I just couldn't be bothered to get the thing out.
Right, so that's one side, as you can see, lengthened. See compared to there's the standard now. We've got this side lengthened. Let's go to the other side. This side lengthened. Put it on the bike. We're not far away actually. That'll do then.
And now it's time to tidy the wires up.
Okay, so there's the relay installed. Ran the cables, tidied them up with tie wraps. Took the yellow cable, sort of initiator if you like. That's now covered in black because it looked bloody awful in yellow. And that's connected up just around the back here somewhere. Can't see it, it's back under the cover. The lights have now been extended. That's when they're extended, sorry, they're running down here. The plug is not tight yet, tested. So anything left to do Let's connect these cables onto the battery terminals. So I've got those roughly set up just for now, just for testing. We move to the front, we've got the switch, as you can see, it's dead when the ignition's off. So the ignition off, comes to life. On comes the LED light, and on comes the fog lights. So the side panels are back on. The main panel's back on. I've just got to put the two side panels on either side, seat on, and then we'll just adjust the lights.
So now we just reverse that laborious process and put the panels back on again.
Just tighten the lights down properly. Tighten these nuts, or adjust them to the right height. Give them one last tighten so everything's all nice and stuck. And then we're done.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that video and you found it useful. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. And of course, thank you very much for watching.